Picture yourself staring up at the night sky, where stars sparkle like tiny diamonds, and somewhere out there, galaxies swirl with secrets that make your heart skip a beat. These aren't just ordinary star clusters. They're mysterious galaxies that look like cosmic puzzles, hiding stories of epic collisions, strange shapes, and questions that even the smartest scientists can't answer. From a galaxy that spins backward to one that looks like a glowing ring, these discoveries are so wild they feel like something from a sci-fi movie. I'm so excited to take you on this journey through the most mysterious galaxies ever found, and trust me, they'll leave you amazed and maybe a little spooked. So, grab a blanket, get cozy, and let's blast off into the universe to uncover these incredible wonders that make us feel tiny but so curious about the cosmos. Let's start with the Black Eye Galaxy, also called M64, which is about 17 million light-years away in the constellation Coma Berenices. Imagine a giant spiral of stars, but with a dark, dusty stripe across its face, like it got punched in a cosmic fight. This galaxy is super mysterious because its inner part spins one way, while the outer arms spin the opposite way. It's like two whirlpools moving against each other, which is totally weird for a galaxy. Scientists think this happened because two galaxies crashed together about 1 billion years ago, mixing their stars into this strange, conflicted shape. First spotted in 1779 by an astronomer named Edward Pigott, the Black Eye Galaxy still puzzles us today, even with fancy telescopes like Hubble. When I think about it, it feels like the universe is showing off its wild side, reminding us how crazy and beautiful space can be. It makes my heart race, wondering what other battles are happening out there among the stars. Next up is the Sombrero Galaxy, or M104, sitting 28 million light-years away in the constellation Virgo. This galaxy looks like a giant Mexican hat, with a bright center and a dark ring of dust that makes it one of the prettiest sights in space. But here's the mystery that gets me. Its core isn't just one big blob. It's made of lots of tiny star clusters all squished together. Why? Nobody's sure. Some think the dust ring came from a smaller galaxy that got eaten long ago, or maybe it's just leftover from when the galaxy formed. Discovered in 1781 by Pierre McCain, the Sombrero Galaxy feels like a lonely traveler hiding secrets under its shadowy brim. When I see pictures of it, I feel a mix of awe and sadness, like it's a beautiful painting with a story we'll never fully know. It makes me wonder what else is hiding in the universe, waiting for us to find it. Now, let's talk about Centaurus A, or NGC 5128, a galaxy just 12 million light-years away in the constellation Centaurus. At first, it looks like a boring, round ball of stars, an elliptical galaxy, which is usually old and calm. But when scientists looked closer with X-ray telescopes, they found a wild spiral structure buried inside, like a secret hiding under its skin. That's super strange because ellipticals aren't supposed to have spiral arms full of gas and dust. The big mystery is how this happened. Most scientists think a spiral galaxy crashed into an elliptical one, blending them into this cosmic mashup. Centaurus A also has a supermassive black hole at its center, shooting out huge jets of energy that light up space. First seen in 1826 by James Dunlop, this galaxy gives me chills because it's like a quiet old house with a wild party in the basement. It makes me feel the universe's power, where even the calmest things have crazy stories to tell. Get ready for something haunting with NGC 474, an elliptical galaxy in the constellation Pisces, about 100 million light-years from Earth. This galaxy looks like it's being torn apart, with thin shells of gas and dust spreading out like a ghost's fingers. The mystery here is those shells. They're caused by gravity from nearby galaxies pulling and stretching NGC 474 over millions of years. It's like the galaxy is slowly unraveling, and scientists think it's a clue to how galaxies change over time. Discovered in the 1800s, this galaxy makes my heart ache because it feels so fragile, like a delicate flower caught in a storm. Studying NGC 474 helps us understand how galaxies fight to survive, and it fills me with a weird mix of sadness and wonder about how everything in space is always changing, even if it takes forever. Let's zoom to ARP 87, a pair of galaxies in the constellation Leo, about 300 million light-years away. These two, called NGC 3808A and NGC 3808B, are locked in a cosmic dance, connected by bridges of stars and gas, like they're holding hands across space. The mystery is that they're not crashing yet, just tugging at each other, twisting into weird shapes. Someday, they'll merge into one big galaxy, but for now, they're caught in this long, slow pull. Named in the 1960s by Halton Arp, who made a list of weird galaxies, ARP-87 feels like a love story in space, full of tension and beauty. It tugs at my emotions, making me think of two friends who can't decide whether to stay apart or become one. It also reminds me that our Milky Way will someday dance with the Andromeda Galaxy, and I wonder what that'll look like billions of years from now. Now, brace yourself for the antennae galaxies, NGC 4038 and NGC 4039, in the constellation Corvus, about 45 million light-years away. These two spiral galaxies are smashing into each other, creating long tails of stars and gas that look like insect antennae, hence the name. The mystery is what's happening in the chaos. Their bright yellow cores are the hearts of the original galaxies, but the collision is sparking tons of new stars. Some star clusters might not survive the merger, though, which makes it bittersweet. First seen in 1785 by William Herschel, the antennae galaxies are like a sneak peek of what might happen when our Milky Way collides with Andromeda in 4 billion years. This pair makes my heart feel full, like watching a dramatic movie where everything changes but something new is born. Scientists study them to learn how crashes shape galaxies, and it's emotional to think about the universe's constant cycle of destruction and creation. Let's dive into something fun with the Porpoise Galaxy, or ARP-142, in the constellation Hydra, about 23 million light-years away. This pair of galaxies looks like a dolphin leaping through space. One has a bright core like an eye and a star-forming region like a fin, while the other is a smaller companion getting pulled apart. The mystery is how their merger created this playful shape, with gravity twisting them into something that looks alive. Part of Halton Arp's list of peculiar galaxies, the Porpoise Galaxy makes me smile because it's like the universe decided to have a little fun. But it also makes me sad, knowing that in a billion years, they'll lose their dolphin shape and become something ordinary. It's like a reminder to enjoy the magic while it lasts, and it fills me with childlike joy for the universe's creativity. Get ready for something super rare. NGC 660, a polar ring galaxy in Pisces, about 20 million light-years away. This galaxy has a ring of stars and gas circling it almost straight up, like a hoop spinning on its edge. Only about a dozen galaxies like this are known, so it's a big mystery. Scientists think the ring formed when a smaller galaxy got torn apart by NGC 660's gravity, its pieces settling into this weird orbit. Discovered in the 1800s, NGC 660 challenges everything we know about how galaxies are built, and some wonder if dark matter helps hold the ring in place. This galaxy gives me an eerie feeling, like seeing something that shouldn't exist, and it stirs up emotions about the invisible forces shaping space. It's like a ghost story written in stars, and it makes me curious about what else is out there. Topping our list is Hoag's Object, a ring galaxy 600 million light-years away in the constellation Serpens. This one's a stunner. A bright yellow core surrounded by a perfect blue ring of young stars, like a cosmic donut. The mystery is how it formed. Maybe a collision punched a hole through the galaxy, or gravity sculpted it in some strange way. Discovered in 1950 by Arthur Hoag, it's one of the rarest types of galaxies, and there's even a tiny ring galaxy in the background, adding to the puzzle. Hoag's Object feels like a lonely masterpiece, so beautiful it breaks my heart. It makes me emotional thinking about how rare it is, like a one-of-a-kind painting floating in space. When I look at it, I feel the universe's artistry, and it leaves me wondering what other treasures are hiding out there. There's one more mystery that's blowing minds. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in 2021, found 300 strange objects that might be the universe's first galaxies, formed just a few hundred million years after the Big Bang, about 13.8 billion years ago. These objects are super bright in infrared light, which is weird because early galaxies should be small and dim. They challenge everything we know about how galaxies formed, and some scientists think we might need to rethink the rules of the universe. This discovery makes my heart pound with excitement, like we're on the verge of unlocking a secret from the dawn of time. It's emotional to think we're seeing the baby pictures of the cosmos, and it fills me with hope that we'll learn more soon. Webb also found 3 red monster galaxies in 2024, each as big as our Milky Way but formed only 600 million years after the Big Bang. They're red from old stars and dust, but mysteriously, they've stopped making new stars. Maybe black holes or fast mergers shut them down, but it's a puzzle that shakes up our ideas about galaxies. These giants feel like ancient ruins, frozen in time, and they make me feel a mix of awe and sadness for their quiet fate. Another big mystery is the Great Attractor, a force pulling galaxies, including ours, toward it at crazy speeds. It's hidden behind the Milky Way's dust, so we can't see what's causing it, maybe a huge cluster of galaxies or even dark energy. It gives me chills, like an invisible hand guiding us through space, and it makes me emotional about how little we control in the grand scheme. Then there's the galaxy of horrors, with planets like Poltergeist orbiting a pulsar, a dead star blasting radiation. These worlds survived a supernova, but their existence is a mystery, making me sad for their doomed, lonely lives under harsh light. Red spiral galaxies found by Webb in 2024 are another enigma, with odd colors and shapes that don't fit our models. They stir wonder about what strange processes were at work in the early universe, like secrets we're just starting to uncover. Looking ahead, the future merger of our Milky Way and Andromeda into a new galaxy called Milkomeda in about 4 billion years is full of mystery. How will the stars rearrange? It makes me emotional thinking about our galaxy's destiny, like a story that's still being written. Dark matter and dark energy are the biggest mysteries of all. Dark matter, about 26% of the universe, holds galaxies together but is invisible. Dark energy, 69% of the universe, pushes galaxies apart, speeding up the cosmos's expansion. These forces make me feel the universe's hidden depth, like a quiet sadness for what we can't see but know is there. These mysterious galaxies are more than just stars, they're stories of chaos, beauty, and secrets waiting to be solved. They make me feel small but connected to something huge, my heart full of wonder and a touch of fear. The universe is a giant puzzle, and each galaxy is a piece that brings us closer to understanding our place in it. If this cosmic adventure left you starry-eyed, hit that like button, it means so much. Share this video with friends who love space mysteries, and subscribe with the bell on so you don't miss our next galactic tale. In the comments, tell me which galaxy blew your mind the most or what space mystery you want to explore next. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride. Let's keep chasing the stars together.